Hey, it's Ken Gagne with YouTube channel Gamebits here to play NES Remix for the Nintendo Wii U, a variation on a whole bunch of different games. I already did the first two levels of all sorts of different games. We got Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers, Excite Bike, various remixes, etc. But now I want to go take a deep dive on each of the individual levels and do all the levels on each game in one video each. So you're going to watch me play all the Donkey Kong levels. Now, I actually did already play them, and I thought I was recording, but I didn't. So I already got all the stars, but you're going to see me get them again. Not that you've seen them before, but it'll be a second time around for me. Now, I've already done the first two levels in my first video, but now you're going to see them again because I don't want you to have to go back and watch one video to get the first two levels, and then another video to get levels 3 through 7. That just seems kind of odd to me. So let's do it all right here. So basically the game gives you various little accomplishments or goals or achievements that you're supposed to set out and accomplish these objectives. And it's not that hard to start. It does get more difficult. It's not really much of a remix. There are remix levels in this game, but when you're playing a dedicated game, like this is Donkey Kong, this isn't Donkey Kong mashed up with some other Nintendo game, which does exist on this compilation. But when you're playing just the one game like this, it's pretty much the rules and characters that you expect. You're just trying to do very specific things in those games. And if you do it fast enough, you get 3 stars. And then you get points, which add up to stamps that you can use in Miiverse postings. So now I'm on a different stage of Donkey Kong trying to get the parasol, which is not hard to do as long as you make that jump. Collect the purse, 2 ways to go, up and down. I'm gonna go up. Gonna wait here, let that spring pass, and then continue onward. Now you don't want to dilly-dally, because this is timed. In the upper right corner there you see time 141, and that is the timer off which it determines how many stars you get. Now you gotta watch out for these springs. Their horizontal trajectory, or the distance that they travel, is not always consistent. If you've watched King of Kong, you'll know that you have to take that variable into account when plotting your course at the top of the stage. Good. Now you usually do get even more points towards stamps when you're playing the level for the first time, but again, I already played all these levels thinking I was recording, and then it turned out that my Elgato had let me down. And I just had about 10 minutes of nothing. Actually, more than that. I was playing this game for quite a while. 3 barrels at once! Ooh, head on. Now this is something I've never done in the arcade. That is not an easy feat, and the opportunity to attempt it does not come up very often. Under 5 seconds total for all those little missions. And you get glowy stars for that. I don't exactly know what they're worth. It still counts as just 3 stars toward your total. Now this is a very difficult mini-mission, I found out, because the hammer doesn't last for long, just like in the arcade original. Oh. Uh-oh. And you can get points jumping over barrels, but that's not going to help your score, really, because you need to get points using the hammer, as far as I understand it. And so you have to go get the second hammer. And all the while, you have to avoid getting hit by barrels, because they will fall down and hit you on the head. There we go. Wow. Maybe it's better off that you're watching this second playthrough, and I screwed up the first one, because that stage took me a lot of tries the last time. A little embarrassing when you're playing a game and knowing that the whole internet is watching, or those that subscribe to your YouTube channel, and thanks for all those who do. I get an email every time somebody leaves a comment on a video, or every time somebody subscribes to my channel. Every morning I wake up and I have hundreds of emails. So thank you all. I do read, every comment and reply whenever possible. Let's go this way first, collect all the items that are lower on the stage, because that seems to be where the fireballs congregate. And maybe if I can escape to higher terrain sooner rather than later, I can avoid them. So this level I have to collect Pauline's lost items and get 3,000 points. It's not just one or the other. So if I can destroy a fireball or just remove 2 more bolts, that should do me. But the question is, was it fast enough? Yes. I don't think it's giving me stars just because I previously earned them. I think it would show me what that particular performance was worth. Jump over 10 barrels, not all at a time like before. I can take my time this time. Although apparently these barrels are in a rush to run over me. Let's take the fight to them. Go up one more floor. Cool, double jump. Which always makes me think of Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo. Love that game. Great Mode 7 graphics. Last stage, and this stage is simply play the game. Nope, my mistake. I'm thinking of something else here. Whoops. Sorry, got a little distracted. Wasn't quite sure where Mario was. Here we go. Jump over a fireball, which can be tricky because they change direction. And it's impossible to predict. So you just have to hope that they're going to cooperate. And now, here we go. Just play the game, it says. No tricks, no cheats, no remixes. Just remove all the bolts. And send Donkey Kong to the bottom. And do it quickly. Because that's how you get the 3 stars. It's all time trial. So don't waste time with a hammer, because when you get the hammer, you can't go up and down ladders. And that's going to eat up a lot of time just standing there waiting for your hammer to run out. And don't fall off, either. Like, if you try to get to one of those ladders on the side of the stage and you go too far, you will fall and die. And that stinks. That should be worth 3 stars. Yep. Ooh, glowy stars. That's new for me. I don't think I got that last time. I actually had to do that level a couple of times to get all the 3 stars. So that's all the levels of Donkey Kong. That's the end of this Let's Play video. Now we're going to move on to Donkey Kong Jr. Please watch the rest of my YouTube channel, Gamebits. You can subscribe or check out the playlist that has all the remix videos. Thanks for watching.